What's up, my beautiful people? It's Favian of Diamonds Rising. Now, I know usually when you see me on camera, it's to make an announcement or what's to come, mini events, what's going on in the cities, a little bit of stuff like that. We've been trying to make some traction like that. But this one's a little bit different. This one is just to just do a quick book review on something. Now, I don't know if anybody knows, but I'm a big reader. I really do enjoy reading. I actually been picking it up about maybe 7 or 8 years now. And it's very, very dope, when it comes to personal development books, when it comes to autobiographies, when it comes just to anything really. You can actually learn a lot just by just experiencing the story in the book, which is very, very dope. I started off with self-development, and then I actually shifted into autobiographies. The first autobiography I ever read was Gucci Mane's autobiography book. That was the dopest book ever. Because self-improvement is self-improvement. It's like you're doing homework, kind of. You know what I mean? So if you are looking for something, then, you're going to be intrigued by that. You're going to be like, damn, this is dope. But the autobiography was just, it was a different feeling. That it painted a whole different picture in my head, and I was watching a movie. So, Gucci Mane's autobiography, I really highly recommend it. Very, very dope. Other autobiographies that I actually dabbled into and read was Steve Jobs. Now, I haven't got into this one too deep. I probably got maybe less than a quarter of a way there, but very, very dope. Another one I got is Albert Einstein's autobiography. Now, these ones are very dope because you just learn about the individual and you learn who they are, who they are, how they carry themselves, what they've been through, stuff like that. And the great thing about it is that, what I've learned from these books and these individuals, that they're really big on individuality. So that's just something to look into, you know what I mean? I know you're reading on somebody, but it's just like how they experience life and how they see it. So it's just a dope thing to look at, a dope thing to, just to review, stuff like that. But I'm really not here to talk about those books. I'm just letting you know how they made me feel. Okay, and I'm not here to put y'all guys on into any books. It's up to you guys if you want to read it. I actually read into a book that said, like, if you're looking for a book and you're just looking around and you just see the cover and something's drawn to you like that, that book's calling you. Pick it up. There's something about that book that you might like. Pick up the book, read it through it, read a couple chapters, give it all the way through feeling, you know what I mean? But keep an open mind, because you don't like a conversation with other people. You got to keep an open mind with books too. That's why my big problem was I was reading it and I would shut myself out. I would not mess with it. I was like, man, this is boring, stuff like that. And it just wasn't my book. But, alright, I'm going to get away from all that. The book that I want to go ahead and talk about today is The Shack. Okay? This one right here was very, very dope. Now, the thing about it is that a lot of people have been swiping up. I posted on my story and I kind of just, what I'm doing. I have my tea, I read a little bit, stuff like that. And a lot of people, they swipe up. They say it's a very, very dope movie. It is a movie. I had a good friend of mine actually tell me he's seen the movie as well. And, he said I might enjoy the book. He's never read it himself. But I can tell you guys right now that this book was amazing. This book was very, very dope. Now it does have to talk about with God and everything, just it's a better story of a man. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into it. I highly recommend it to everybody. But the reason why I do want to speak on this book is that it had some lessons in here, man. It did, and you kind of experience through the character's eyes of what he's going through and what he's feeling. And sometimes, us as people, sometimes what we go through and what we're feeling, sometimes that stuff's from the past, we got trauma built up, stuff like that, you know what I mean? And so we don't know how we're gonna be able to just be handling things, or sometimes that trauma just comes up out of nowhere and it's like it's on the surface and nobody knows what's going on. But besides that, the reason why I do want to say this book is because you can live through the experience through the character, okay? And it is a fiction book, if I'm not mistaken, but the story is real. It is based on his own experience, but they had to kind of address it like that as a fiction book, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But it just gave me a whole different outlook. It did. It gave me a different outlook on a lot of things. Yeah, honestly, it gave me a good outlook on my relationship with God as well, and it was very, very dope. And it spoke to me a lot. It just opened up a whole light. It really did. So basically what I'm saying is, if you are a reader, man, and or if you're just looking for some answers, not even looking for answers, bro, this is a story. That thing about it is, this is a story, and it just caught me by surprise, and it has so many lessons in it, and it really has me excited for watching the movie. I have plans to watch the movie, and it's very exciting, y'all. As I kept reading, I wanted to continue reading, but of course, life happens. You gotta go live life. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I do know that it did change a lot of my perspective on a lot of things of how I view now, in the world, treating relationships, or like how certain events or certain things happen, and it's out of my control. And it's true, you know what I mean? When some stuff does happen and it is out of our control, we react on emotion sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes we go into a chaotic mode and we don't know what's going on. We're like, yo, things are going crazy right now, But I think that has a lot to do with just kind of tuning in with yourself, and finding a balance with yourself. What works for you. Are you okay? What makes you feel okay? Stuff like that. And it's okay to be selfish. It is. It might come off as selfish, but you gotta get you, bro. You gotta get you right. You gotta get balanced. You gotta get away from people. That's all right. Take your you time. Take 2-3 days if you got to. Do what you want to do. If you don't know what you like to do, experiment. You like to paint? You don't know. Paint it up. You like to read? You don't know. Open a book. You know what I mean? You like to go run outside? You don't know. Go run outside. It's just stuff like that, man. But I do know that books kind of they draw me back. They take me away from reality, but they draw me back too. Because whatever the lesson is in the book, it could be just a random story at all. But there's always gems in the book, or even a conversation you're having with people. There's always gems dropping. So it is good to keep an open mind. It's just very dope. That's really all I gotta say. I can just tell you guys how it made me feel. I don't want to ruin the book for you. I don't want to tell you any parts of the story. I want to let you know that there's some parts in it, especially the ending, bro. Oh my god, the ending. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it had me a little kind of teared up a little bit, kind of a little, you know what I mean, tight in my throat, because it was deep. It was very, very deep. But that's how you know it had a big impact, man. Because if it hits that deep, it's just like, bro, yeah, it was a very dope book. I could go on all day talk about how dope it is, but I just want to let everybody know, if you do plan on reading, feel free to pick up this book. I highly recommend it. If you guys not really a fan of a story or anything like that, pick up some self-development books. We got the 4 Agreements. 4 Agreements is a very, very dope book. The Power of Awareness, very, very dope book. The Secret, obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of The Secret. Very dope book. Autobiographies, I got Steve Jobs right here. Very dope. I have to finish it. I'm not done yet. Same thing with Einstein. I haven't finished it. I'm not done yet. And I've had these books for a while, but these are big boys, man. These are kind of, you know what I mean? This is going to take some time for me. But that being said, another book that I came across was Many Lives of Many Masters. Very, very dope book as well. So there's different types of books, man. If y'all want to just hop on any type of book, if y'all have any questions or anything, y'all like, hey, yo, what kind of book can I do this, or this, that, and feel free to hit me up, DM me, anything like that. But the main message was the shack. Read the book, watch the movie, whatever it is, but keep an open mind, because this is very, very dope. And that's really all I want to just go ahead and let y'all guys know, man. I'm not gonna go too into it. I'm not here to teach lessons. I'm not here to let you guys know or try to inspire anybody or anything like that. I'm just here to let you guys know how these books make me feel, and hopefully they can help you guys make you feel a certain way too, and maybe even have a different outlook on certain things. Okay, because like I said, this one did give me a better relationship on how I view things, and a better relationship with God as well. Very, very dope, man. I recommend it. So that's it. I don't want to take y'all's time too long. I've been taking a long time, probably a lot of repetitive stuff, but it's alright. You know what I mean? I'm just here to enjoy life with y'all. I'm just living in y'all's world, that's it. But that being said, it's Favian of Diamonds Rising. Again, if y'all guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. DM me, anything like that. If you guys just want to chop it up, but be sure to tune in. G Brooks, Backyard Stories. We got a lot more interviews coming up. And we actually got one coming tonight. It's Mr. Capone. Mr. Capone at Diamond Lils with Trouble Oak Thursdays. We're gonna be there. So if you stuck through all of this and you're trying to be on camera, you're trying to see us out there, go see us out there tonight. Diamond Lils, Trouble Oak Thursdays, Mr. Capone. We'll see y'all there. Y'all have a good day.